Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beard, and today I'm going to be doing this. This is Cloudwater's Persistence is Utile. I believe that's what it's called. Yep. Persistence is Utile number 8. This is an Imperial Stout at 11 massive percent, and this is in collaboration with Lot61. Picked this up from the Market Bottle Shop. I don't know how much it cost. I got recommended the shit out of this. So I was like, I'm gonna have to buy it, and then got in touch with Steve at Market Bottle. Said put one aside because I need to get my hands on this, and I've got one. I've got two, but I've got this one. So let's crack on with it, shall we? The guff on the back says, for our 8th edition of Persistence is Utile, sees us team up with Coffee Masters Lot61 from Amsterdam. We've incorporated 40 kilos of Yunnan red sparrow beans, which underwent a thermal shock process which sees coffee cherries undergo high heat, then immediate cold cooling. This dramatic temperature shift creates a stress response in the bean, resulting in intense, complex, and fruit-forward notes. Interesting. I'm, funnily enough, going to a coffee festival tomorrow. Today is the 5th. It's Friday the 5th. I'm going to a coffee festival tomorrow on Saturday. So I'll question about this. It says, this is then seamlessly blended with a heavy foundation of chocolate and Munich malt, intensifying the decadent experience of PIU while maintaining a remarkably clean, thick, and smooth mouthfeel. Cacao nibs and vanilla are added to temper any sharpness from the coffee, culminating in a drinking experience defined by luxury and profound richness. It says all of that right there. Can art, super simple, black background, coffee beans all over it, Cloudwater logo right in the middle. Let's crack it open and see what we got, shall we? So what's this called? Thermal shock coffee. So yeah, I shall remember that, and I will ask the coffee experts tomorrow whether they do this or not. So there's the beer. I can already smell this, but there's the beer. A lovely, lovely jet black beer. Really, really deep tanned head. Nice compact bubbles. Bit of a loose top, but lovely compact at the bottom. Looks really nice. I've got the Salt Hex glass. I don't use this often. Gone through my cupboard. I've just got them out. I'm just going through them, getting them out. Anyway, let's get a smell. See what we get, shall we? Oh, that's rich. Here we go. That is super rich. That is super, super rich. It's dark, it's roasted, it's bitter. You've got that dark chocolate. You've got the roasted malts really, really forward on the roasted malts. And the coffee really up front. Super, super rich. Super bitter. That head is completely gone as well. Let's get a mouthful for the body and carb. Actually, before I do, let's give that glass a swill. Look at that alcohol ring. Look at that. It's like slightly stained the glass. Anyway, mouthful, body and carb. Wow. Wow. So that body is not as thick as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be thick body, proper velvety, smooth, really, really creamy thick. It's not. Medium body, carbonation, super, super light. There is a tiny, tiny fizzle, but I mean, it's super, super subtle. 11%. There's a nice little subtlety of 11% coating the palate, but again, it's a subtlety. It's not that big. Let's get a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. I love that bell. Mm. Oh, so rich. So rich. It's really interesting as well, that, because it says on the back here that it does some the cooling and the what was it called? Thermal something or other. Thermal shock, that was it. Brings a complex and fruit forward notes, and it does. You get these subtle cherry fruity notes, like almost cherry, stone fruity, apricot-y notes. Not like peaches or I'm talking dark stone fruits. But again, it's a subtlety. It's not massive. It says it on the can, but it is genuinely a subtlety. You got that lovely coffee, really up front, hit you in the face. It is lovely stuff. It's proper rich, proper bitter, that nice bitter richness to it, but it's not over the top. You got that nice dark chocolate in there. You've got the roasted malts. You do have that subtlety of vanilla. Works well with the fruit notes that you get. You know, these cherries and these apricot sort of fruity notes from the coffee. You get that, and it brings that subtle sweetness to it to stop it being overly bitter. It says it on the can, and it's one of them where the can will say something, and you can read it and go, yeah, fuck off, it's not going to do that. But it does. This one genuinely has that lovely, lovely, rich coffeeness up front. Lovely, lovely roasted malts to it. And then it's got that subtlety of the fruits and the subtlety of the vanilla. Which adds that sweetness, and it says on it to not be overly bitter, and it does do that. It adds that sweetness to stop it being overly bitter, and it is beautifully done. That is a fantastic beer. I might have a contender for a beer of the year. That's just that good. It is really, really good, that. Again, about 11%. It just subtly coats the palate, coats the tongue very subtly, just more towards the back of the tongue. You get that slight alcohol warming, but it's not over the top. It's not in your face. It doesn't completely cover your mouth and go, it's 11% and it's double digits. This is a subtlety. This is one of them. It's like having that, smoking a cigar, fireplace going, crackling away. You've got this nice, just big, heavy drink, sure, but just, yeah. Actually, I actually think that's a good idea, that and there's some beers I've had that's got that tobacco-y, smoky flavour. Barrel age. Needs barrel aging. You need to barrel age. Cloudwater, get on it. Barrel age this beer. Barrel age it. Stick it in a Heaven Hill. Oh god, I'll be all over that. All over that. I would. I've got one downstairs. I'm gonna leave that in the cupboard. Cloudwater, I'm gonna tag you in this video. I'm gonna do whatever. You need to barrel age this beer. This would be something else if you can barrel age this. Stick it in a Heaven Hill. Done. Leave it for 18 months. I reckon you've got yourself a cracking. The only thing that can improve that, I think, is the barrel age it. 18 months in a Heaven Hill. Sorted. There you go. You can have that for free. I'm not even going to charge you for that. You can have that one for free. On the house. Anyway, it's a really nice beer. I think that's cracking. Cloudwater have done a really good job here. So, I'm going to go away and enjoy it because it's, like I say, it's 11%. It's big hitter, but perfect for the weekend. Start the weekend off great. Or finish your Friday night off with something like this. Ease out into the rest of the night. Anyway, so Cloudwater and Lot61. Was this? Persistence is Utile VIII. 11% Imperial Stout. Thermal Shock Coffee Imperial Stout. Out of 10, it's getting the full shebang. It's getting a 10 out of 10. It's a smack dab. Fantastic beer. I fucking love it. It's great. Runner up for beer of the year. It's definitely up there. If I don't have anything better, which I've got a feeling I've got something in the fridge that might do it, but this is definitely a contender for beer of the year. It's that good. So, if you have had this beer, please let me know. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you've not had it, I'll leave a link to Cloudwater. Pardon me. And Lot61, if I can find the website for them, for the coffee makers, I'll leave a link down below. If I can't, I can't. But, you know, I'll do my best to try and find something down below. Anyway, let me have one more sip and then I'll leave you alone. So if you like the beer, let me know. If you don't like it, also let me know. I'm curious. If you like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down. All usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth. And I'll see you later. Bye.